Hi guys, who's ready for an adventure? Because I sure know I'm probably not, no. But we know things are maybe getting better. Well, they've found the surveyor's camp at least and may be able to actually talk to people. However, whether or not it's going to be an exactly friendly encounter is left to be seen. So I really just want to get into it. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to start the episode without any further exposition or explaining. Let's go. Yep, the massive telescope to find anyone that's approaching. To be fair, with that kind of surveillance equipment, you'd be able to tell quite a lot, won't you? And yet, no one's actually come out to welcome you. It does look a little suspicious. I wonder if the monsters kind of stay away because they know not to go near, or if they established the camp in an area where they already knew the monsters weren't going into. I say monsters, but more like creatures or whatever. Not very nice. Strange line of logic, but also. Mm. I'm conflicted. I also do not trust that. That would be swaying all over the place. Oh yeah. It's rising up. She's gonna feel the effects, isn't she? Hello, Mrs. White Whistle. Now you're sick. At least the vomit will reach further down into the abyss and explore more. Was she saying filthy as in Rico herself, or the fact that she's throwing up? It's quite a fancy cut, isn't it? I'm guessing each and every White Whistle are kind of so famed that they get their own custom whistle. I mean, I'd want one. I don't want to be like the rest of this riffraff. I'm a White Whistle, goddammit. To be fair, if they've reached that kind of level of expertise, they're allowed a bit of being a bit egotistical and eccentric in some cases, like this lady here. So where's their next stop going to be? Because we've known for a while that they're meant to go and find Ozen, Onzen. What's after it apart from just descending? Hmm. Can you stop picking at it, please? It's a family heirloom at this point. Ow. And it wasn't fully effective. Is there more? Oh, you owe me for that. Not filling me with confidence in you. He's, in fact, going down to this kind of level is suicidal. Hmm. You know, Ozen probably knows that they're more than likely going to die before they even get close, but if it wasn't for Robo Boy here, she would have died more than once, I think. Interesting. Is it that she actually had other stuff to do, or she just didn't want to talk to them? Ah, she's got to keep up her own image. She can't be sheltering and answering excess questions. She's embarrassed there, but that's fine. Do you overcome the Curse of the Abyss by just experiencing it? You know, through times. It's like at one point, Ozen has gone through the same thing where she's throwing up on the second level and whatnot. I don't know if I'd trust a building that's held by its roof, especially made out of a tree. Yeah, he doesn't look particularly mechanical, does he? Considering he has like synthetic skin, he can actually talk, has emotions. Hmm. What a question! I'm guessing because it's asked. No. Well, they don't even have a heating. Okay. Here's a dude wearing a dress. Fair enough, as long as, he's alright with it. Okay, growing up in an orphanage, I'm guessing she's not overly embarrassed by like, these kind of things. But, wow. Have some self decency. Hmm. Was that because he's actually skilled? Ah, no. It's the same kind of dealy that Rico and Reg have, isn't it? So it actually is kind of fitting living down here, even if he does have to wear that. Fair enough, paying your way. She's just incapable of actually showing emotion. She's dead inside. Well, she must know what she's doing to have been able to survive this long. But I don't. I don't envy what she's gone through. Is it like a stop point so people bring them there? Any reason? Hmm. But what do they mean or do? Do they have any function? You've got a more pressing matter to attend to, really, haven't you? Just stay away from anything that may look capable of killing you. Do you think Morok is lonely? Hmm. Despite it being a compelling invitation, she can't waste any time. Make the most of the time you've been given. Get straight to the point. Gather all the information. Yeah, you're good at your job. Are they only allowed in that one room? Were you told where the... Well, I guess because you had a bath, so... What is she going to find? You just use the bathroom and go back to bed. Nothing good happens when you have this creeping music. What is that instrument in the undertones? What the... It doesn't have a head or bottom half of the body. And looks like an open chest cavity as well. Lovely. Yep. Looks like the big hunks of meat you see hanging in like proper warehouses and butcheries. I agree. What the heck was that? I'm surprised that your first instinct was just to jump in bed, though. Yeah, you never made it to the bathroom. A very good question. And you didn't think to inform anyone. You know, if it was dangerous, you could have gotten everyone killed by not reporting it, yeah. Oh, yeah! He's afraid of ghosts, isn't he? He's afraid of the paranormal. Hmm? Okay, what information has been withheld? I'm guessing that kid, does she mean leader? And the guy with the beard. Did they actually know and didn't tell her, or were they also not informed? When it comes to, her finding her mother, I'm guessing, yeah, they didn't tell her. Hmm. Based on a scrap of paper that was found. Yeah, but it's also not going to stop her, is it? Okay, that throws a spanner in the works a lot. That would explain the flowers. Then who dug the grave? And who filled it in? Whose handwriting is it? Obviously, you insulting word. Possibly, if that's what it calls for. Oh yeah, the secondary reason that you're descending. Were you just being mean, or were you testing her resolve? Hmm. I'd like to think that there's more behind these actions. There usually is, but and what have you got there to explain to everyone? Are we going to know what that corpse thing was? Was it just a... Oh, there's her outfit. Was it a figment of her imagination in the dark? A big cube. I'm so glad I got to see that. It explains so much. No, no, I didn't. See, Orson thinks, or definitely thinks that Lyza is dead because she's found the whistle. There was a grave. It all adds up, and the fact that the flowers were there meant that she actually wasn't completely devoid of emotion in that particular instant. But it's probably quite evident that being white whistles and exploring the abyss, you've seen your fair share of death and dying and losing people. So, oh yeah, and the fact that on the expedition to go down to get the bell, they lost every member of the party, which was a white whistle, apart from just those two. So, what's one more? And there we have it, made an abyss. What can I say? I mean, yeah, several times now people have said, well, I say several times, it might have been twice, people have said that Lyza is dead. And there's not really much hope in going down and talking to her. It was a long shot anyway, but in a show like this, I feel like it wouldn't pull out the whole, oh, by the way, no, she is actually alive, and the entire journey, everything that you've suffered through is, was for a reason, and it all makes sense, and happy, happy, happy. Doesn't seem that way to me. If anything about this show so far has kind of jumped out at me, it would be that this world is a tough, unforgiving world. So the story is probably going to fall in line with that. And also, we're meeting some characters, aren't we? Does the abyss warp your personality as you go down as well? I mean, obviously, you've got to be quite hardened to be able to face off some of the things that are around at the deeper levels. But much like everything else, it cuts it off before you're given too much information, and so you just have to wait. And along that same vein, I might have to do the same thing. So hopefully you have enjoyed whatever it was that I saw in this episode, and more questions were raised, and it's not really answering a lot. But either way, try not to dwell on that. Get some rest. I'll see you in the next one.